What caused the Mandela effect? The Mandela effect is an incredible series of changes to our past, present, and future that we can't control or explain. Things remembered one way are now completely different. Why is this happening? The possible list of explanations could be endless.
The Mandela effect originates from quantum physics, and it relates to the idea that rather than one timeline of events, it's possible that alternate realities or universes are taking place and mixing with our timeline. In theory, this could result in groups of people having the same memories because of the timeline that's been altered as we shift between these realities. Now, we are not alone if you think this sounds a little unrealistic, but the idea of alternate realities is unfalsifiable, meaning that there's no way to truly disprove that these other universes don't exist. If you can't prove it's not real, you can't really completely discount the possibility of it. This is why such far-fetched theories continue to gain traction when talking about the Mandela effect. For a lot of people, the excitement and a bit of mystery to everyday life also likely comes into play in a sense that we want there to be some sort of other explanation than the less exciting one suggesting that it's just something our brain does. It's fun to contemplate the interesting possibilities of why something like this happens. And we tend to naturally have an inclination towards ideas that are more entertaining over the ones that are a little more boring and quite frankly disappointing. Like our brains just not being reliable and the Mandela effect being a strange result of this very fact. But I like to think of it as fun and interesting regardless. How fascinating is it that so many people around the world remember something that didn't happen? If the case of these false collective memories is a result of how our brain works instead of a shift in different universes, then it can be even more interesting to think about how individual factors had to influence each person in the same way, which resulted in the creation of a belief or a false memory. And this does bother me at a personal level, specifically because of the Shazam movie situation. My recollection of this film feels just as real or even more so than other memories that certainly did happen. So what does this have to say about ourselves and the lives we live?